All right. Is Beast Gohan really that strong? Is he really?
Beast Gohan and Cell Max are presented as the new ceilings of power in Dragon.
Yep, they are the new hotness. Remember Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in the Cell Saga with the cool ass hair and the one little spike downward? That was peak teenager for me. Oh my god. Best episode.
Dragon Ball Super Superhero, but are they actually that strong? Do they really
I don't know.
dominate Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta, and even Black Frieza without a second thought? Well,
Okay, I have no idea. I mean, because I don't read the comics or the mangas or whatever, so just solely based off of like the TV stuff and the movie, I would assume like the main writer is kind of wanting them to be like all around the same level because it doesn't feel correct, or maybe not correct. It doesn't. Is it correct? It doesn't. It feels weird if only like the main character, like if Goku and Vegeta are on this galactic, cosmic, multi-universal level fighting other gods of other universes, and not even his son, who was earlier, in like the DBZ, portrayed to be have a kind of similar power as Goku, if not more so, to overtake Goku one time. So I guess for the sake of I mean, but if that's the case, why wouldn't they extend that to Trunks for Vegeta, or maybe Goten? I mean, I guess I could kind of understand if Goten and Trunks would not achieve that same level, but it's kind of weird for Trunks because he's the son of Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, if I'm correct, isn't Vegeta like 100% Saiyan? Well, Goku's 100% Saiyan too, and they were both in those like little pods in that Broly movie or whatever. So Goku, what was it? If I'm trying to like think about this the right way. So Gohan is like half human, half Saiyan. So wouldn't that stand to reason Trunks is also half human, half Saiyan? So if that's the case, why wouldn't Trunks be able to reach that same level of power, if anything?
I think there's two arguments that can be made. Let's start with the fun one. Cell Max beats almost everyone in Universe 7, and Beast Gohan is the untouchable mortal god. So Dragon Ball Super.
And plus, for the movie, wasn't Goku and Vegeta off somewhere doing their own thing, like training or whatever? They're too busy to like help, or I forgot the reason. But like, ever since the inception of Dragon Ball Super, and there being like beings way more powerful than anything that we've ever seen, it's hard to generate like tension in the series. So, I mean, Goku and Vegeta can essentially just like instant transmission anywhere and can like, feel like, oh, there's a power growing over here, there's a power growing over there. And wasn't it Whis can like see through his little staff thing or whatever? He can see like just what's going on at any given time. So if that's the case, wouldn't he be able to see Cell Max or whatever? I don't know.
Superhero focuses on two things in the beginning: the revival of the Red Ribbon Army and Piccolo getting a power-up. These on their own mean nothing, but take into consideration that the army uses data on Goku and Vegeta to base their new androids off of, and Piccolo isn't certain that Goku and Vegeta could even make much of a difference in this fight.
So they couldn't make much of a difference.
The pattern? The power scaling of the whole movie is built off the idea that the Gammas are near the power of Goku and Vegeta. It's vital to the tension.
Yeah, but I mean, this is gonna be stupid and semantic-y. At what point was the data collected or whatever? I mean, again, it's semantic-y, but like, couldn't theoretically Goku just like be training some more and like getting angrier and like getting beat up and then recovering and so on and so forth? Because that's the whole spiel with Saiyans is like, they fight, they recover, they're stronger. Woo. So over the course of time, they're just going to get exponentially more stronger. So whatever information was gathered on him, I don't know what exactly that entailed. Again, this is getting into the weeds of it. Was it they only collected information up until that point? I don't know.
Tension that makes the entire movie work. Piccolo requires a double power-up to be able to win his fight. The second one being a power-up beyond his own latent potential, and that power-up is very important because Toriyama himself says that the orange form gives Piccolo power to rival Goku. So if we follow the through line, it's pretty simple to say that the Gammas, Orange Piccolo, and Ultimate Gohan all rival or even surpass Goku and Vegeta. Toriyama's statement may even imply that Goku and Vegeta are actually slightly stronger than the Gammas and around equal to Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo. Then, Cell Max absolutely crushes them all, so he should be a tier beyond Goku and Vegeta's power, according to the movie.
Yeah, a +1 tier. That's all you need. However strong that guy was, just this new guy is +1. All right, he's even stronger. But this is the whole thing with Dragon Ball. The power levels are absolutely ridiculous and incomprehensible. And all the writers and directors know that they can't possibly portray this on any piece of paper or movie screen or whatever. It's like humans can't comprehend like the power that these guys have. You know, I mean, we kind of got a little bit of it with the reality breaking, like Broly versus what's his face, Vegeta, or not Vegeta, Gogeta, and that was pretty cool because it's like, oh, they're cracking reality, breaking glass, and so on and so forth. You know, that's about as far as you can go.
Beast Gohan then defeats Cell Max with no difficulty, literally using his aura alone to block attacks. This disparity in power is so great, it makes Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Perfect Cell look like a close fight. After winning the battle, Gohan reiterates that Goku and Vegeta may not have been enough to win this fight, to which Piccolo doesn't disagree. This potentially implies that Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta Blue wouldn't be enough to help them beat Cell Max, though Gohan saying Goku...
Wasn't it established that Gogeta was the bitch and Vegeta was just way stronger, much to everyone's dismay?
Or Vegeta rather than Goku and Vegeta puts that idea up in the air. That leaves us with a pretty clear tier list in terms of power. Beast Gohan is above Cell Max and Black Frieza. Then we should have Goku, probably followed by Vegeta and Piccolo. I find...
Oh my god, throwing it down. That's the tier list. Woohoo! What was this? Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta, and Orange Piccolo. That's why I forgot where I heard that from. No, it's this one YouTube channel, Fangito, Orange Piccolo.
And those are all fairly interchangeable though, and probably Jiren behind all of them at this point.
Oh, Jiren, God mode.
But wait, where does Broly go?
Where is he?
This is where the issues lie.
Ooh.
Where does Broly fit in? Let me give you the other interpretation of the power scaling based more heavily on the manga. Like I said before, the Red Ribbon Army and Piccolo reference Goku and Vegeta when trying to compare powers they must overcome, though for different reasons. But the big thing here is when the movie takes place. The DBS manga is currently doing a prequel arc to the movie, finally proving to even the most determined doubters that it...
No way, dude.
To the movie, finally proving to even...
No, why would he do this? Like, bro, when Gohan had that Great Saiyaman arc, I was so disinterested in Dragon Ball. I was like, when is this shit gonna get done? And it went on for fucking ever. Now they're doing my boys Trunks and Goten so wrong. They're making them look like dorks. I'm sad. This is so... But Cornel, that's the whole thing with Dragon Ball. It's supposed to be goofy. I don't care. All right? These guys look like dorks right now. Get the hell out of here. They are the sons of Vegeta and Goku. And this is stupid looking. I don't even need to read the manga with this image. I've seen enough. Stupid little, like, black and white uniforms and black and white armors. Like, ooh, we're like the opposites. We're like yin and yangs. Ooh.
the most
the
determined
scarf
doubters
and the
that it takes
cape.
place after the Moro and Granola arcs. This means that the last time Goku and Vegeta were on Earth was the Moro arc, or very briefly during the Granola arc, though they weren't fighting then, so it doesn't really matter for this argument, just assume the Moro arc. Piccolo and Gohan, at the least, would be basing Goku and Vegeta's power off of what they saw and could sense in the Moro arc. I'll be generous and say they could fully comprehend Goku and Vegeta's battle power, God Ki and all. Like I said before, the Red Ribbon Army is also using data collected about Goku and Vegeta, so let's assume it's from their most recent fight on Earth, the fight with Moro, despite there being no direct proof of it. So every statement in the movie about Goku and Vegeta has the caveat of being about them in the Moro arc. This also makes things like Ultimate Go.
I mean, I guess if you read the mangas and then watched the movie, then it would be like, oh yay, that's really cool. But if you're just a regular anime enjoyer like me, I didn't know anything about that, so I'm just like, what the heck is happening?
Gohan rivaling Goku and Vegeta due to the Gammas apparently being on their level make a bit more sense because they've all gotten stronger since Moro, but
I mean, you could say they got all stronger, but unless it's like really shown how they got stronger, it's the whole Star Wars thing. Like, if characters are shown to be stronger in another media thing without the audience seeing them go through the the fighting montage or whatever, the training montage, it feels not good when you don't get to see the character go through it versus them. Okay, I'm at the end of this movie, I'm a bitch, and then at the start of this movie, okay, I'm awesome now. But it's just assumed that they went to that little training montage in the center. It doesn't feel good.
Potentially not as strong as Goku and Vegeta are right this second. We know in the Granola arc that both Goku and Vegeta train extensively before the fight with Granola and Gas.
Yeah.
That on its own means nothing, but the Granola arc was entirely focused on who is the strongest in the universe. When the Oracle Fish has an ominous prophecy about the strongest being born soon, Goku and Vegeta are quick to assume it's referring to them. Whis isn't certain it will definitely be them, to which Goku says a very important line. Do you know anyone in the universe stronger than us? Referring to him and Vegeta, of course. To which Whis replies, no. Whis encountered Broly and witnessed him at his full power, but now Goku and him agree that Broly is weaker? Toyotaro and
Bro, where's Broly in all this? Where's Broly in the training montages? All right? You know the fans love Broly. And didn't you teleport him in the movie or whatever onto Whis' planet to like help train and shit? Because, by themselves, Goku and Vegeta were about to get their shit stomped unless they did fuse. So why wouldn't you bring Broly up to that level? All right? He's a fan favorite character. Just because he's not a main character. I mean, yeah, like his character is kind of like boring or whatever. And he's just like essentially a gigantic toddler, like kind of Tarzan-esque, and only knows how to go from 0 to 60 in like a second. And there's no like interesting character development, but make it.
in an interview also didn't use Broly's name when listing the people that Goku and Vegeta have yet to surpass, so this is consistent for him at least. Some of you may point to Goku being scared of Broly in Superhero, but that's because Broly loses control. He never says he's afraid he can't beat him, he just wants him to calm down. So
I mean,
that just puts Broly...
honestly, Goku should be afraid of Broly when he's like, if you look at the Broly movie, Goku was, well, he didn't really go Ultra Instinct in the Broly movie, so I guess. Okay, I'll surrender that point, whatever.
Towards the bottom of our power rankings from earlier, but that doesn't work either. This is a statement about Cell Max from Toriyama himself. In it, Toriyama directly compares Cell Max to Broly and says if Cell Max was in control of his power, he'd be able to beat Broly. But Cell Max is a mindless brute, so he's not stronger than Broly.
Yeah.
This is actually similar to when Gas led his...
Can we get some more, like, evil bad guy nuance in the variety of Dragon Ball bad guys, please? We've seen I don't know. We've seen every variation of bad guy. The brute, always, like Cell Max / Broly, the brute bad guy. We've seen the power at all costs, power, or what was it? The Jiren type. what was that ethical thing? It's like like ultimate power equals might, or no, might equals right. There you go. And then you kind of had the smart type bad guy, like Dr. Gero in Cell. Kind of Cell was kind of charismatic too. I mean, I don't. And then who else did we have? I mean, Frieza. The type of bad guy was he? I don't know. I'm just saying, give me some more variety in the types of bad guys. Build up the bad guys a little bit more, is what I'm saying.
His instincts loose. He was strong for sure, but he got way stronger when he controlled that power. So Cell Max is directly stated to be below Broly, and with the information from the Granola arc, that means Goku and Vegeta are above Cell Max, with Piccolo trailing behind all three. As for Piccolo rivaling Goku, we've had many characters be called rivals in terms of power, despite one being clearly stronger. Putting Piccolo in the same tier of power as Goku is still rivaling, even if he'd lose a fight against him. What about—
Yeah, it's within the ballpark. That's okay.
Beast Gohan then? Well, for this argument, it entirely comes down to interpretation and your own opinions. If we go by just feats alone, Beast Gohan easily beats Cell Max, someone who's weaker than Broly. That seems more comparable to Gogeta Blue feats rather than Granola arc characters. You see, the things that Gogeta Blue does in Dragon Ball Super Broly should be more than feasible for Goku and Vegeta after the Granola arc. Now, I have a whole video on my channel about the events of the Granola arc if you need a refresher, but in terms of the power scaling, here's a very rough summary. Goku can use Ultra Instinct at will and in any form after the battle with Moro and a bit of training. Vegeta doubles down on not learning Ultra Instinct, so Beerus is teaching him Destruction instead. The two are racing to see who will be the strongest in the universe as prophesized by the Oracle Fish. This guy named Granola wants revenge on Frieza and the Saiyans, so he wishes to become the strongest in the universe. Goku and Vegeta are then tricked into fighting him. Goku loses to him first because he doesn't have full mastery over Ultra Instinct yet. Vegeta goes next and unlocks a new form based off of Destruction called Ultra Ego. This form grows stronger as it takes damage, eventually leading to a draw with Granola.
Bro, did Vegeta just get a fucking earring out of nowhere? He's like Swag Jita now. Give him an earring. He's Swag Jita.
So Vegeta and Granola are roughly equal at this point. Then this guy named Gas also wishes to be the strongest in the universe, so he's stronger than all three of them. He keeps getting stronger as the fight goes on, retaining the title of strongest in the universe no matter what. Granola, Goku, and Vegeta are seemingly no match for him at all. Then Goku figures out he could be even stronger if he uses Ultra Instinct Omen in tandem with his emotions. So now he's slightly—
The fuck is Ultra Instinct Omen? Is that like just a different version of Kaioken?
Stronger than Gas. Then Gas gets even stronger than that. Goku, Granola, and Vegeta work together to beat Gas. He survives, gets even stronger than that. Black Frieza shows up, one-shots everyone, including the strongest version of Gas ever, and leaves. Now remember, this arc starts with the idea that Goku and Vegeta have already surpassed Broly. So to have them surpass the strongest person in the universe or be near that level multiple times throughout the arc just puts them beyond Broly multiple times. And I'd say beyond Gogeta Blue movie feats at the least.
Dang, so if they fuse now with the dance, Gogeta will be even stronger. Wow, and if they put the earrings on, they'll be even more stronger.
Not necessarily full power Gogeta Blue though. Nothing for Beast Gohan's maximum is—
Bro, would Gogeta be Ultra Instinct Gogeta or Ultra Ego Gogeta? What would it be? Or would they just find some new word to slap on and just be like, it's the blend of both of them? Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, Ultra Ego Instincts.
Confirmed, much like Gogeta Blue, so if you want to believe he's still stronger, that's absolutely fine, but it would just be an assumption since his feats and statements don't really back any of it up yet. Most of the statements made about Gohan happen before Beast happens, and all the statements about Beast don't really say much about his power. Cell Max, on the other hand, just has to be weaker due to the Broly comparison by Toriyama. Even if you think Whis and Goku just forgot about Broly, Granola and Gas wish to be the strongest in the universe, a universe with Broly in it. So the moment they get to Granola and Gas's level, which does happen in the arc, they've already surpassed Broly guaranteed. So if I were to give it a ranking based on this argument, I'd say it's Black Frieza, True Ultra Instinct Goku, Ultra Ego Vegeta.
Wait, what? I missed the whole True Ultra Instinct. Is True and Mastered the same, or is it just different? I'm not sure.
Beast Gohan if I go solely off of feats, Full Power Super Saiyan Broly, Cell Max, Orange Piccolo, and
Yo, props to Broly representing the yellow hair gang. Give Broly any power up past Super Saiyan, and he's gonna like exponentially destroy everybody. Oh man, that's just funny.
the now nerfed Jiren. To briefly touch on Jiren, they retroactively make Jiren weaker by having the guy who was all about strength be actually just good at making only necessary movements.
What? Let me see. Let me go back. Even in the midst of battle, his body and spirit were both fully relaxed until the moment he struck. What, so he was supposed to be like a Bruce Lee type? Where, I mean, they retroactively nerfed him. Okay.
Just good at making only necessary movements. This is actually a statement from the DBS.
Wait, I put my life on the line in every battle I fight, so not even 1% of my actions are wasted, no matter how weak my opponent may be. Okay. To answer your earlier question, I guess?
Manga version of the Tournament of Power, so if anything, it further solidifies that the manga and anime are slowly merging in some capacity. Jiren being stronger than Broly was always an anime argument, not a manga one, due to the different power scaling in both. So there you go. Gohan is either stronger or weaker than you may have thought. I don't think any interpretation is 100% wrong, but with all of that information given, I want to present you with the likely answer.
So as a self-proclaimed casual DB enjoyer, I don't really, to me, it's fun to be like, make those like absolute tier lists to be like, this is absolutely the right way. This is absolutely the right thing. But I mean, I don't really think it matters, but yeah, I mean, they're all like kind of in the same ballpark. I still love all the fight scenes, and maybe we could have another challenger, enter that rank or something. That would be cool too.
Step out of the fictional world and look at it from the real one. Dragon Ball Super Superhero was in production alongside the Granola arc and was probably done being written before the arc really even got going. In an attempt not to have spoilers like Ultra Ego Vegeta, Goku's mastering of Ultra Instinct, and even Moro himself, they aren't touched on in the movie at all. This leads to extremely vague comparisons being made, characters like Broly and Jiren still being talked about extremely highly, and creating the chance for me to make a believable case for Beast Gohan and especially Cell Max being weaker than they probably were intended to be. If this movie showed anything, it's that the manga and anime continuities will probably become more similar over time, with a future anime more than likely following the events of the Dragon Ball Super manga, as opposed to making their own version like they did with the original Dragon Ball Super anime. I think this argument is fun to make, but if you want the true intention of the movie...
Bro, at least anime can get the majority of story right from the manga. God forbid, like, Hollywood get a hold of any of these like manga things, because how many times have you seen like your favorite anime turn into like some live action bullshit, and it just turns into dog water? There was that whole Dragon Ball movie, which was complete hilarity. I'm just saying, at least when it goes from manga to anime, it's almost a 1-to-1 for the most part, like linear storytelling. They try not to do any like deviation too much, whereas anything done in Hollywood, where they rip the story from like a video game or a comic, is just dog shit. Nobody wants I almost have like immediately I can't think of a good rip that Hollywood has done from a video game or anything that I used to love, and they turn it into one of these shows. You know, yes, there's probably a couple I can't think of like right off the top of my head, but like, god dang, dude, I'm just sad.
Movie, it's more than likely that Gohan and Cell Max are the new ceilings of power in the series, with characters like Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo being just a step behind. As for Broly, I don't think Toriyama actually knows where Broly fits into all of this. He may be in the Gohan Cell Max tier, or he may be below Goku and Vegeta.
Don't leave my boy Broly lagging behind. I mean, you literally just put him on the planet, and he should be training with Goku and Vegeta. So they're like the three Saiyan stooges, you know? Like, they're all gaining power and having fun. You know, just make it fun.
Maybe Goku has even been training with him since the end of DBS Broly. Broly's name getting thrown around seems to be entirely marketing, and it doesn't really fit in very well with the manga continuity that Toriyama supervises. To double down on Gohan being the strongest now, in Dragon Ball Super, we're constantly reminded that Gohan could be the strongest if he wanted to, but he doesn't want to focus solely on fighting and training. Toriyama reiterates this in a statement before the movie was released, and Piccolo himself even confirms a similar statement made by Master Karin to be true. So I think Beast Gohan being the manifestation of this lingering potential is very reasonably the intention of the movie. A final note on Gohan, the Oracle Fish might just confirm that Gohan is the new strongest in the universe in the Dragon Ball Super manga. We never got a concrete answer in the Granola arc after all, but what do you think? Make sure to...
Yeah, there doesn't have to be a concrete answer. It's up to the viewer to decide, which is fine. And if Beast Gohan is like the pinnacle for Gohan, I think that's fine. You know? If that's it for him, that's literally fine.
Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you so very much for watching.
Nice. Okay, that was pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. I mean, Beast Gohan being that strong, and you know, arguably now him and Cell Max, you know, were the strongest, and then he took Cell Max out. I think that's fine. It's a lot of nostalgia baiting for all the like Dragon Ball Cell Saga enjoyers, you know, back in the day with the hair, and it's like, oh, there's my boy, oh, Gohan, my favorite character. Oh, then after the Boo Saga, oh, he's nerfed now, he's not the best. But no, it was a good little throwback. Yeah, I thought that was a great video. It was another banger from Carthu's Dojo. This guy's goated. Yeah, and I'm eager to see some more. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All right, take it easy. Later.